Hi all, welcome you all to the lecture video session on project classification from the project management. In the earlier lecture videos, we have discussed about the feasibility studies, what is a project, and then how to find out the best idea, what are the analysis methods. In this, we will see that what are the types of different types of projects that can be classified, and then how to classify these projects. There are different ways and means to classify the project. Broadly, the projects are classified as Little and Millis classification, sectoral project, techno-economic projects, financial institutions classification, and the fifth one is the educational projects. Let's understand what is this Little and Millis classification. Little and Millis have classified the projects as quantifiable projects. Quantifiable projects and non-quantifiable projects. Quantifiable projects are the one where the benefits of the projects are accessible as quantitative in terms of quantitative terms. The projects are quantifiable in nature. So, for example, we can take the power generation project. We can take the mineral development project, we can take the industrial development project. These projects are quantifiable projects, that is, benefits of the projects are accessible in terms of quantitative terms. Non-quantifiable projects are the projects where the quantifiable assessments of the benefits is not possible because it is intangible. And the example for this kind of projects are educational projects, health projects, or it could be the defense projects, or these are the benefits cannot be measured in terms of quantity. So it is non-quantifiable project. What is sectoral project? Sectoral projects are the Planning Commission of India has classified the projects on sectoral basis for the purpose of allocation of scarce resources at the macro level. And they are first one is the agriculture or allied projects or the agriculture or allied sector. Second one is the irrigation or power sector, and industry and mining sector, transport and communication sector, social services sector, and also the last one is the miscellaneous sector. So these are the projects that have been the Planning Commission of India has sectored this classified these projects under certain sectors. Third type of project classification goes with the techno-economic status of the projects. On the basis of the techno-economic factors, the projects can be classified as factor intensity oriented classification, that is, that goes with the capital and then the labor are the two important factors that are used by the projects. On this basis, the projects are can be classified further into different projects. First one is the capital intensive projects. Capital intensive projects are the large investment is done in the plant and the machineries. This kind of projects are called as capital intensive projects. And there is the maximum use of machinery, technology, and the labor force in this type of industries, that is in this type of projects. The other type of the project is the labor intensive projects, where huge huge number of human resources are involved, and the projects requires more number of labor and than the machineries and the other costs, and it is termed as the labor intensive projects. The second major type of factor intensity oriented classification is that the demand based projects. There could be interim demands for certain certain type of projects. All these kind of interim demand projects comes under demand based projects. If there is an increasing demand for certain type of goods or the services, and then the project is taken to fulfill that, it is called as demand based projects. For example, there was a there was a program for the reducing weight, that is people were very conscious about weight, that they became all of a sudden there was a concern to reduce the weight. So there was a demand for the health clinics which are going to target this reducing weight program, and this VLCC came, and then the Talwar Cars came, and then the many of the gyms and the yoga clubs came, and all this were addressing the problem of a sudden demand, huge demand. So this the yoga clubs came into picture, and then this were addressing the huge orientation towards reducing the weight, and suddenly then people started enrolling for these clubs to reduce the weight. So this cosmetic surgery came into picture, and then aesthetic dental service, and all these became the sudden demand based projects. And raw materials based projects are also the other type of the projects. The availability of the specific raw materials or other types of inputs is like the first cause. It is in the proximity, whether it is available or not to start a project comes under the raw material based project. So this kind of projects, we can quote the example of raw materials based project, quotes the example of availability of grapes and then the pomegranates. The grapes are easily available in Maharashtra. So any project that are giving the demand to this like a raw materials based project, that goes with with Maharashtra. Like wine projects, like suddenly the grape projects that can be located in Maharashtra, and any other projects like Bedana projects came into picture, and then many projects came into picture which are totally based on the grapes availability in Maharashtra. So next one is the magnitude oriented classification. Magnitude oriented classification is that projects are classified on the based on the size of the investment that are the projects will be explained, and then project will be classified. So there could be a mega or the gigantic size projects, that tremendous investment is required in that. Large scale projects, that is the high investment is required in it. Medium scale projects, moderate investment is required in it. Small scale projects, investment is up to 5 crore, and tiny industries, investment is up to 25 lakhs as per the recommendation that is made by MSME, and these are the different type of projects. This type of projects are based on the scale of investment that is made in the particular type of project. Financial institutions classification, the fourth type of project classification, goes with the projects are classified as under two broad categories. That is, the first category is profit oriented projects, and then the second second type is the service oriented project. That is, the first type of project, or that is the profit oriented projects, they include the new projects, development projects, expansion projects, modernization projects, technology upgrade projects, diversification projects. Service oriented projects include welfare projects, and then the service projects, R&D projects, and then the educational projects. These are the different type of classifications that are basically involved in the projects. So what in the next video we are going to see the project objectives and then the classification of the investment projects. Investments are dependent on the growth opportunities. Investment also should meet the legal requirements. Project size and then the decision taking process should be there. And we spoke about the project, like the investment projects and the different type of projects. We will also discuss about the project objectives and then the characteristics in the next lecture video. And then see you all in the next lecture video session. Thank you everyone.